Good evening, you beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great Wednesday thus far. And tonight we're going to be readying our vessel and readying our spirit, our energy, our consciousness for the coming cosmic changes. Now we're going to be reaching a really pivotal point with, this real age of Aquarius coming in. But most importantly, there is a huge, great conjuncture and conjunction, you could say. Really, you just need to understand that the energy is going to be amplified, and that can be swayed either good or bad for your construction, development, and growth, or your destruction, kind of negative cycles, and all the bad stuff. And we want to avoid that because life is love, so why not enjoy it to its fullest? So, tonight we're really going to be raising our vibration to harmonize and align ourselves with life and the message of the universe. And regardless of your experience thus far, your past, understand that everything is love. And tonight we're going to really tap into that. But ultimately, we're going to put ourselves in a great position to fully heal and harmonize and obviously transcend and gain a deeper understanding about ourselves in life and uplift ourselves on the whole and all these other avenues that one can explore. So just go ahead and take a nice deep breath in, find your position, get cozy and comfortable. Let out a nice exhale, simple sigh of relief. When you hear those three taps of the bell, we'll take a nice deep breath in. And as our exhale expels from the body, we can say that you're going to let out a nice and powerful but you're going to be focused on the sound itself. Not what it means, not my voice, not what you hear or see or sense around you. Just fully give yourself up to this act of chanting. And with the last tap of the bell, we're going to shift our full attention, our awareness of self, to the sound as it comes and goes. And as I lovingly invite you into the space of my own heart, simply listen to the voice you hear. Know that these words are spoken to you not in an assumption, not in a unique perspective, but in the words that harmonize with the reality that is. You are an energy so ancient we couldn't even comprehend the time. Your ability to manifest, to create, to perceive reality is not only your greatest power, it is your greatest lesson. How will you seek to explore and understand yourself? These coming energies into our universe, into this realm, are geared towards transformation. But understand that the creative process is a dual. In this duality, there is creation and there's destruction. Within ourselves, we know this is true because when we learn something new, we let go of the old understanding. Just as the great writers often say, there is no work that is ever fully done. We must understand that there is a constant deletion, destruction, decay of anything we deem creative. And you are the ultimate creation in this experience, capable of fully living it out and experiencing it. But it is you, the limiter, the fence that can block or simply liberate your experience of understanding and living. Reclaim your power. Know that the affection of your own awareness, the gaze of your heart, in lesser words known as focus, some realms understood as concentration, but know that it is you that is aware of both the distracted and the focused task. Come to see yourself deeper than just some identification or even a singular understanding of presence and awareness, and come to understand yourselves as the backdrop of experience and consciousness itself. A primordial energy so ancient, again, we can't even comprehend. But our role isn't to simply get lost in the vastness of what this universe in reality is. Our goal is to understand ourselves. The beautiful aspect of this knowing is that you already have the front row seat. And in this great search, this exploration into the depths of this great mystery we call life, it's here we understand that the universe is on our side. For we are life itself. There is nothing separating ourselves from it but a thought. Live your life absent of fear and know that love is everything. See how the universe rewards you with such a shift. There is no greater time than now. For the coming age upon us is one defined and based upon love. Do not seek to entertain the imagination and do not seek to gamble your chances experiencing a life without such a shift. Just know that your simple ideation of a world of love manifested. The power of concentration and thought for simply a mere 1,000 can impact millions. So what happens when you turn your gaze inwards and light your own lamp of truth? The world will change overnight. It's as simple as that. For you, in the billions of people on this planet, in the trillions and infinite numbers of stars and planets and potential life, know that there is a significance in you. Again, you are the creator of your experience. You are the God of this reality, but recognize everything here is but of the one. This energy so old, eternal in truth, that is the source of all. Just as all electrons are intertwined, it is this ethereal energy that gives life to all. Simply rest within this knowing. Let down any arms and shields of fear. Ignore any chatter and internal happenings. And simply take a seat at your true position, the observer of life. Experience doesn't experience itself. You experience it. And when you're not present, there is nothing to be seen. It matters not what you see, what you believe in others, or what they believe in themselves, but what is the truth of all of us is that we only know one experience, our own. Shift your attention, your purpose, the drive and motive in your life towards one direction. Understanding yourself, loving yourself, loving others, and loving life. These simple truths will guide you in the coming age. But it starts with you. Take a nice deep breath in, filling up the lower belly as much as you can, draw on that life force around you. And as you exhale, know all limiting thoughts, emotions, sensations of the past expel and leave the body. Take another deep breath in. Feel the light rushing into each and every cell, illuminating the entire form. And as you exhale, feel any stagnant energy leave. As you see yourself and experience the body becoming lighter, softer. Marinate in the truth that is you, the pureness that is ever present, that light of love shining and emitting from yourself. Take one more deep breath, filling yourself up with the love of the light that is everything here. And as you exhale, let go and simply be here. Marinate within yourself and hold on to nothing. Let everything drop away. The thoughts may come and go, but they'll leave you. The emotions may rile up and quiet down, but they'll drop away. And the body will lull itself into a deep relaxation just as it does every night when you go to sleep. To let go consciously like we do eagerly for sleep is the key. It's this act of doing nothing, this act of simply being, is all the rest required to align yourself with life. As the native cultures in the Americas stated and often practiced, simply witnessing life, listening to the wind, but not seeking to listen, looking at the mountains, but not trying to discern them from one another, simply marinating in this moment, fully living here in the now. witnessing the love radiate and shine from your own beingness itself, and coming to understand that your heart is attached to all of life, for it is one and the same. That your energy is the energy of life, and that you are ever protected by the universe itself and your ancestors and angels always around you. Taking a nice deep breath here. And as you let go, do not judge or seek entertainment or even satisfaction from your experience. Simply watch it. Simply live it. It's this indifference that in the East is the key. And in the West, we describe it as a love for the now. But one must understand that it is a loving indifference. The love is by default, for you are love. And the indifference comes like when we're in the theaters watching a film, recognizing what is happening around, watching it at a distance. Although many of us experience getting caught up with the theatrics that the characters get themselves into, we must see that our life is no different. So when we let go of the attachment to this character, this being we understand as the name we were given, come to look for ourselves before we were named, we align ourselves with the universe naturally. In this space, this peace, this calm is always with you. All it takes is a breath to let go. And to come back home to what never really left. In this space of love, in this light of your own beingness, allow your pure intentions to flow. Seek for your higher self in these highest of aspirations. What are the questions you want to know the answer to? These are the things you must ready yourself for. What is it you would like to experience? Whatever is set upon your heart, ask it out to the universe. As always, be careful what you wish for. And ask wisely, for even your phrasing can determine the outcome. Many seek growth, but will you ask for growth through kindness? Seek to understand that everything in this world is crafted like a moving clock, the many gears aligning for your necessity. Life may not give us what we want, but it will always provide us with what we need to come to understand these greater and deepest truths to our being, to the nature of life itself. And in this moment, this effortless flow, you can align yourself with the energies and vibrations of the universe as the universe itself, often experienced from this reference frame called I am. You are the light of love. You are the God and goddess of creation and manifestation. So wield your power for your own liberation, to deepen your own understanding of yourself and life, to heal, to inspire, and to transform in this continuous process of evolution, of unfoldment. Take a nice deep breath in, filling yourself up with love and light. Allow it to shine forth. Again, take a nice deep breath in. As long as we can, holding it as long as we can, exhaling as slow as we can, and resting empty of air as long as we can. We'll take one more deep breath, drawing in all of the prana and chi around us. Feeling the energy move and flow. Again, we hold the breath. Effortless. Allow the body to drop away whenever. And simply watch. Observe your experience from this position of the observer. Simply be. Carry this stillness, this presence with you. Know that it never leaves you, and in a simple breath, it can come back if it seemingly appears lost. When you hear the next tap of the bell, draw on that light of love and release a powerful allowing the light and love to shine through and break through any cloud, negativity and division and delusion. Namaste. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me this evening. And as always, with everything coming on in terms of the universe aligning and really the turmoil that's happening in our current planet, we just got to recognize that the one thing we can do is to align ourselves with the truth. And the only perceiver of it is ourselves. So by default, to align with the universe, to really awaken and unfold to the many mysteries that it has, you have to look within. And, you're going to have to excuse me. It's wild. I'm hearing and feeling this. And it sounds like a singing bowl, but it hasn't stopped. It's weird. I started feeling at the end of the meditation and it's still going. So it's distracting. But I just want to say, with the cosmic shifts that are coming up, just know that the veil between the realms, the dimensions, whatever you want to call it or perceive it as, it's getting thinned. And with everything aligning, we have the Christ star, we have the Saturn, Jupiter, but alignment, but everything in a sense is aligning in a straight line. And what happens here is that everything gets amplified. It's very much so like kind of getting two wires close to each other. Things get hot, in terms of the speaker, because there's so much current going by each other. It interferes with one another. So that is a huge possibility of everything coming on. And with the new moon that just happened, set your resolutions, try to do something to transform yourself. We have a really, really busy last 2 weeks of December. We have that event starting on the 21st and fully pushing into the January 1st, into the new year. We have a full moon in there. It's the solstice next week. And really, there's a lot going on in the world that, again, everything is just going to kind of get energized by it. And it's up to each of us to pivot and channel that energy appropriately. It can be done in love, or it can be done in fear. And we all know fear leads to hatred, division, exclusiveness, all that negative nonsense. So our best bet is with the love. And it's only natural because you are love itself. If that's one thing you gave from these meditations, it's that you are the universe itself, experiencing itself, coming to understand itself. And it's boxed in this beautiful package called you. But it was there before the name. So if there's anything you can do in these next few days, just really be aware of your own transformation and your growth. Really dedicate some time each day, if not twice a day, morning and night, best times to do it, on reflecting, setting your intentions for the day and carrying them out, living with love, standing up for truth, and really just living a compassionate, loving life. I guess the biggest thing is just to have fun. I can't stress that enough. Love your life, enjoy what you do, and have fun living. This is the time to really set your attention to the intentions of your heart. Really listen to what it's resonating with. If you don't like something and someone's doing something to you, speak on it. Speak your truth. That is self love. The new era and wave is love. And with that, there is going to come growing pains for society. But the best way you can protect yourself and those around you is to fully align yourself with the universe so it can kind of guide you and you can be aware and present enough to see the signs that it's trying to point you towards. So, if there are no questions, I just want to say, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed, and in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. Namaste. Oh, I love you so much. Sorry about the distractingness. I'm telling you that. Ooh, it's not going away. I don't know what's happening. I guess we'll tune in, check in on Sunday, see how that goes. I'll give you a little update. But Sunday is actually going to be a really important satsang service as we are readying ourselves and the planet really for the great conjunction that's going down. And there's a lot of stuff that is involved with this one. This goes into prophecies and technically like cave writings or hieroglyphs, what you would call them, of like ancient times throughout many cultures all over the world. That this is a time when the earth is going to undergo physical changes, like magnetic, energetic ones, to even land actual, hopefully not natural disasters. I don't feel that's coming, but in case it is, this is the time to really invest in the world we want to create together. I think that's the best way I could put it. Set your intentions for love, for truth, for healing, for unity, and for our growth as a species. So I love you so much. Thank you again for joining me tonight. Namaste. I'll see you Sunday. Take care. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, give it a share. And as always, peace.